forward.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him bring another one.
1st and 10 at the 48.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
20. Broncos nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It was Cameron Wake who got in there to make the play. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Allison. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 26. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. Let's go deep, tight end. Let's go deep, tight end. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Tackled by Chris Harris, who, of course, used to play for these Broncos.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And sack.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
It's now
Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's complete to Jake Butt. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now Kaepernick. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, it can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
They're running it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Complete to Austin Eckler.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
from the gun. Herbert on third down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big 30-yard play on third.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's got it to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Herbert back to the air. And caught by Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Hunter Henry. Touchdown.
Hunter Henry. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
3 down. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check Mike.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. He's going to let this go deep for Allison. And this one is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
The kickoff for Denver.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Switch. Deuce.
It's Eckler again. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Kareem Jackson.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Ty Long now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos cut into that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28. Once more, here's Eckler. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Austin Eckler.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Herbert. He is going to find Hill here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. I'm going to run you over.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Bradley.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
The fullback.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Chargers.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check three, check three. 36, 36. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got down low. Slam.
Here is Eckler. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, 42 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Third down, Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Let's go, team.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Open man is Allison, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Broncos 6.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Sunday. 50's the Mike. 50.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
1st and 10.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Easy. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
To throw is Kaepernick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
At the 44-yard line.
On the give, this is Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Another run by Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Kaepernick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The ball carrier.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. They started on the ground with Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep it.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Kaepernick to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Geronimo Allison, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Joe Reed returning. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write an end to this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road.